Alrighty guys, Aztec here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Legends rant video, and I have not done one of these in a very long time, but what better way to go ahead and bring this back than for right now, the occasion that we have, that is the pity system. And I know a lot of people are really upset with the pity system, with the changes that they have brought in. I know Reddit's going crazy, I know Twitter's going crazy, I know the free-to-play player base is absolutely unhappy with these changes. For whales, obviously, it doesn't really affect them too much, right? This is actually a good thing for them, but I'm here to argue why even for free to play, the pity system is not a bad step. I think the pity system is actually a good step. It's in the right direction, but the main issue that I have, I think the main issue that you guys should have too, the main change that you guys should want is the banner formats. That is the root of all evil in Dragon Ball Legends at this point in time, in my own opinion. And if they don't change the banner formats, that's what I think is going to ruin the game. So basically, we have this infographic right here, a stop before you summon, made by my boy Haplessness DBL. Definitely go ahead and give him a follow over on Twitter. And so basically he goes into discussing how the rates, the steps just don't feel like steps. It's very expensive. You know, even this point right here is that Frieza buffs PO, Frieza Force, and Frieza Saga. He does not buff LOE, but this can kind of be mitigated by the fact that PO and Frieza Force combined basically consists or comprises of all of the members of Lineage of Evil, minus a couple, right? Like Frost, or like even I think King Cold or something like that, right? But we can see right here, if we go to his actual his kit, at 1 star, or not 1 star, at 2 stars, his first Z ability, it's only for powerful opponent, right? So you have to get him to 3 stars in order to actually buff a majority of the Lineage of Evil, right? So to get the powerful opponent and Frieza Force, this together is basically Lineage of Evil. So you do need him at 3 stars to go ahead and buff that. I think that is a little weird. I really wish that they would have just made him buff LOE just in general. I felt like that would have been good too. But, you know, it definitely depends on whoever. I think it's a matter of preference, right? You can argue either or. But moving on, is just that this banner is just so damn bad. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, look, like this especially, this is like one of the things that I think is really bad. So there are 7 LF units on the banner, and they are all featured. So all the other LF units have like a 0.25% chance, but the new Frieza, I guess the good thing that you can know is that he has a 0.5% chance. But given that there is 7 other LF unit, or 7 LF units total, there's a 1.5% chance to get any of the other 6 LF units if you do pull one, right? Like I did summon on this banner. I got Goten. I don't, like, in no way, shape, or form do I think that's necessarily awful, right? I like Goten, but he just doesn't have a place in the meta right now. I would have much rather had this Frieza, of course, but it's just so saturated by the other LFs that that's just to be expected. And so you also have to be mindful that the rest of the sparking units on this banner are at a 0.16%. You have no 1% units on this banner because they have no new units to give. You have a better chance of pulling LF units than you do sparking units, and that's not necessarily a good thing. You're not going to see like amazing pulls or anything like that unless you're absolutely have god tier luck, dude. Like, you look at, you have a better chance of pulling the EX unit, and even then I think it's pretty much like a lot of people agree that EX units are already difficult as hell to pull, right? And just the Frieza Saga overall is just not that great, is basically what he's saying right here. There's not too many people that actually buff it right here. I think this free-to-play Goku is like pretty booty in my own opinion. I don't think they'll have the means to compete in PvP. But moving on, we can talk about the actual step-ups right here. So this is the meat and bones of it right here. So we do get the freebies. This is what has been added, right? So we get summon coins. We get 1 on the first step, and then we get 2 on the final step. But how can they call this a step up? That's what really bothers me the most. Is so it goes from 500, okay, decent first step, I suppose, and then it goes to 1000 CC, third step 1000, fourth step 1000, fifth step 1000. Where's the steps? Where are the steps, Toshi? How? You took 1 step and then you just consistently remain stagnant, dude. Like, okay, well, you know, Toshi might just go ahead and say,
well, we gave you 2 summon coins here. We gave you a higher EX chance over here. Those are your steps.
That is such BS, bro. Like, that is not... That's the main issue. You can see right here the benefits, like there's nothing. Even Goresh pointed this out to me too, is that you look at the benefits and they're just blank. You just got the higher EX rates. that does not that's not a good step up, bro. Like that's where you guys should be like really pissed off right there, right? That is awful. Imagine if we actually had benefits in each of these blocks plus the summon coins, then the summon coins would be OP. The pity system would be OP, and that's why I argue that this isn't bad. Like getting these extra freebies isn't bad, but we need more benefits. 100% we need more benefits. Something has to give, dude. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like this is upsetting. So I actually have the pity coins pulled up right here as well. So basically, the more pity coins you get, the better the rewards that you can get. For a free-to-play player, I pretty much see you guys only getting up to this step. I'm not gonna lie. This pity system is actually good if you have a ton of CC saved up and you know you're gonna go hard on a banner. Like say there's a big celebration, like a New Year's banner, an anniversary banner, for example. You're going to have a lot of CC saved up, so that's where the pity system can come in clutch, right? You can make a pros and cons of it, however you may see. But for the most part, if you guys aren't pre-saving for a massive celebration, this is pretty much where I see you guys getting to maximum, like at maximum, right? The multi Z power 200, and that alone, I don't even think that's that bad. 200 LL Z power is pretty decent. I'm not even gonna lie. For 15 coins, I think that's like around like 12k CC. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere around that range, right? I don't think that's too bad at all. And if you want, you still have the option to go for your GSPs right here. So it takes 5 coins to go ahead and get the Emperor of Evil Sparking Guaranteed Summon tickets. That's going to be 1 guaranteed Sparking, so you can still have the option to get your GSPs, but this is the issue with that. Alright, so here I have the Gohan banner that we just got for the second half of the 3rd anniversary, right? We can see right here for the bonus, we got basically the same thing. So these tickets, you can just see these tickets as getting replaced by the coins, right? You get 1 right here, and then you get at the first step, and then you get 2 at the final step, right? And then 1 in between. But you got an extra little bonus because you got the 30 Legends tickets. And so in this banner, you are not getting that. You're not getting those right here, right? You're basically only getting the coins. So we can see right here, here's the banner. You're only getting the coins. So the tickets are getting replaced by the coins, but what about the tickets? And you can definitely argue the fact that you're always going to have 1 coin left over. Even with this banner, you're always going to have 1 ticket left over, one of these GSP tickets, right? That's just how it is. It's just their way of motivating you to go ahead and finish off your tickets. That's how it's kind of scummy in a way. But I can understand it from a business standpoint, I suppose. And so you always had 1 left over. And it was useless. You couldn't use it at all. But with this system, with the pity system, it's actually going to be usable because if you have a single ticket, you can actually go ahead and use that right here. You can see if 1 coin will equate to 20 tickets. So you are missing, that's the thing though, you're missing 10 tickets there, right? So it's like, why would they take that? Like, I know it seems so small, and it seems so irrelevant, but it's still, I feel like it's still like a pretty like annoying thing. Like why would you take that away from us? Like as it is, it costs a lot of, you need a lot of these tickets to get an LF unit, right? It's still 1,000. Like even though the shop did get updated, we did get UI Goku in the shop. We got Vegito Blue. We got Majin Vegeta. And I'm happy they're updating the shop and stuff. That gives you more incentive to actually go after the Legends tickets. But it's just they're still so damn expensive. There's still 1,000 tickets. That's still a lot. And so I don't know how I feel about that. I hate the fact that they had to take that from us. Alright, so now coming back to the banner formats, like look at this. So again, you have the same thing happening here that you have with the Frieza banner. There's no sort of like step right here. So 500 and then 1,000, 1,000. Even right here, you can go ahead and see 500, 1,000, 1,000. And then, you know, when you compare it to something like this, I honestly feel like this is a better deal. So this was the Legends Ultimate pickup, right? You got, for 1,000 CC, you got a guaranteed sparking, right? You got a guaranteed sparking right here every single time you spend 1,000 CC. And the rates are good. Look at these rates. 5% for all of these LFs. And then on the featured sparkings, there were 6%. I know these sparkings aren't exactly the greatest sparkings, but DKP is amazing. This Goku Black is amazing. The Cell is amazing. And if you get them to higher stars, like that's pretty damn good. 6.125% and then 5% on the LFs. Like, I don't know. That sounds like a pretty damn good deal. And then even going to the Legends All-Stars, bro, I would take this even over what we have for the step-ups. Is this date? You can argue this for sure, whether or in either direction, but you get a daily for 20 CC every single day that this banner is online. And those dailies can absolutely come in clutch. And then look at the rates on here. We got 1% units. We got 6.125% units that are featured right here, right? And it's just, that's pretty damn good. So now let's look at the Frieza banner again. Alright, so Frieza banner, this quote-unquote step-up banner, right? Look at these. These are featured sparking units. If you look at these two featured sparking units, and I want this Clapku, dude. I want this Clapku. I know some people want this hit. At 0.16%, bro? Are you kidding me? That's so messed up. You have a lesser chance to get these guys than the actual LF units. So the LF units at 0.25%, and you know, then the EX is actually easier to get than these sparking units right here. And even the unfeatured are still at 0.16%. And you know, that's kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. We don't got 1% units. We only got 1.5% unit. Like, it's just, I don't know, dude. This kind of just sucks. Like, it's the banners, bro. It's the banners. You guys have to get mad at the banners more than the pity system. Like, there's no way that I'm seeing more hate for the pity system than the actual banners themselves. Like, I will die on this hill and say that the pity system would be so good as long as the banners actually were good. If you want to go off on legends and you want to mention the pity system, that's fine. Like, I can't convince you, I can't make you guys like the pity system, right? But please also just go off on the banner formats, bro. Please, we need this to change. That being said, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, definitely let me know by leaving a like, a comment, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.